Have you ever pondered how habits shape our lives, and how we might harness their power to our advantage? Consider this: the daily routines we follow, often without thinking, hold immense sway over our lives. These habits, small though they may seem, accumulate over time, gradually shaping our identity, our health, and our overall well-being. Now, imagine if we could consciously design these habits to work in our favor. This is the premise of James Clear's transformative book, Atomic Habits. Clear argues that by focusing on small, manageable changes, we can reap significant benefits over time. In this book, he unravels the science behind habit formation and alteration. He guides us on how to break bad habits, create good ones, and most importantly, how to make them stick. The journey we are about to embark on is not about overnight transformations, but a steady, rewarding process of incremental improvement. As we delve deeper into the essence of atomic habits, remember this: small changes make a big difference. What sets Atomic Habits apart is its focus on the system, not the goal. But what does this mean? Well, let's dive into the heart of it. The first part of Atomic Habits is built around what author James Clear calls the 4 laws of behavior change. These are the cue, the craving, the response, and the reward. Each of these laws forms an integral part of any habit, and understanding them is crucial to changing our behavior. The cue is what triggers the habit. It's the signal to your brain that it's time to start the behavior. It could be anything from a time of day to a feeling or even a location. Identifying the cues that trigger our habits is the first step towards creating change. Then comes the craving. This is the motivational force behind every habit. Without some level of desire or craving, we have no reason to act. Understanding what drives us can help us redirect those cravings in more positive directions. The response is the actual habit that we perform, whether that's reaching for a candy bar or going for a run. This is where the action happens. But changing a response isn't as simple as just deciding to do something different. It has to be easy and obvious enough for us to follow through. Lastly, the reward is what reinforces the habit, making us more likely to repeat the behavior in the future. It's the payoff that our brain gets for doing the work. If we want to break a bad habit, we need to make the reward of our new, better habit satisfying. But the 4 laws aren't the only tools in our arsenal. Clear introduces a concept called habit stacking, where we link new habits to existing ones. By associating a new behavior with something we already do routinely, we're more likely to stick with it. Changing habits isn't just about stopping old behaviors or starting new ones, it's about reshaping our identity. Every action we take is a vote for the kind of person we want to become. So remember, habits aren't just about doing, they're about becoming. Who do you want to become? How can we make habits work for us, not against us? Let's delve into the advanced tactics of Atomic Habits. We've already covered the power of habits, and we've laid the groundwork with the fundamentals. Now, it's time to kick things up a notch and explore the advanced strategies that can truly transform your life. First, let's look at the role of family and friends. Yes, your social circle plays a significant role in shaping your habits. The people we associate with often influence our behavior, sometimes without us even realizing it. Surround yourself with individuals who embody the habits you want to develop. By doing so, you'll find that these habits become more natural, almost second nature to you. Next, we have the concept of habit tracking. This is a powerful tool that can help reinforce your new habits. By tracking your habits, you're not only holding yourself accountable, but also creating a visual reminder of your progress. Each time you mark a day off your calendar or tick a box on your checklist, you're reinforcing that positive behavior. It's a clear signal to your brain saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm sticking to my habit." Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we have the concept of identity. Your identity plays a pivotal role in habit formation. The habits you adopt are a reflection of who you are. If you believe you're a healthy person, you'll naturally adopt healthier habits. If you see yourself as a writer, you'll create habits that align with that identity. But here's the kicker: it's a two-way street. Your habits also shape your identity. Every time you perform a habit, it's a vote for the kind of person you want to be. So, choose your habits wisely. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be better than you were yesterday, to make progress. Whether it's big or small, every step counts. To sum up, your social circle, habit tracking, and your own identity are advanced tactics that can help you harness the power of Atomic Habits. Remember, Your habits shape your identity, and in turn, your identity shapes your habits. How can the transformation of habits transform you? Let's wrap up our journey through atomic habits. The transformative power of habitual change is a key theme in this enlightening read. The book underscores the phenomenal power of small changes. A tiny shift today can lead to a dramatically different tomorrow. It's not about big, sweeping resolutions, but about tiny atomic habits that accumulate to significant results over time. The book also emphasizes the importance of focusing on systems over goals. Instead of obsessing over the end result, it's about mastering the process that leads to that result. This subtle shift in mindset can make a world of difference. Next, we have the 4 laws of behavior change, a simple yet powerful framework for building effective habits. And finally, the book explores the role of identity in habit formation. The habits you adopt ultimately shape the person you become. Adopting better habits isn't just about doing better, it's about becoming better, one atomic habit at a time.